everybody. Wow. Okay. This is an interesting topic that I wanted to talk about. Lately, there's been a ton of chatter in the Facebook groups across the Amazon community. There has been, I think Brandon Young, my buddy, posted a article this morning about how crypto bots are scams, and and I've been sharing in my groups lately about how I'm getting into crypto, and I've been sharing a few things. And many of you are coming along with me for this ride, this crypto ride. And many people that I know and respect are also posting some really negative things about those of us who are getting into crypto and sharing crypto opportunities with others. And so I just wanted to address that. So first of all, I want to say that everything that I have ever shared in this space has been to help others. And I have done a lot of helping others. I have helped thousands of you now grow your businesses. I've helped so many people grow and build efficiencies and get better at what they're doing. Everything that I have shared has come from a place of wanting to help and wanting to share. And so that doesn't change when it comes to crypto. Me sharing crypto opportunities has nothing to do with me trying to make money on the side. And, it's about sharing what I'm finding has been a really great opportunity, and an opportunity to diversify income streams and grow. So I just wanted to start there. The reason that I share crypto is the same reason that I share everything else, right? To help others explore really cool opportunities. So that's first of all. Also, the other thing that's important to note for business owners is that we have mentors in every area, right? There's a reason you follow certain people. There's a reason I follow certain people, and I respect them. And when people that I follow are getting into crypto and are having success with it, I'm paying attention. And I'm wanting to learn that as well. And people that I know, like, and trust and have very close relationships with are really making some great moves in crypto and are really discovering some really awesome opportunities in that arena. And I'm very happy to be close friends with people who are having great success with crypto. So just like I did with Amazon, just like I did with other business ventures, I'm able to grow and learn and not make some of the same mistakes I would make if I had to do it all on my own. So that's really the other thing that I want to address about crypto. Okay, so let's get into the next thing. So, we all need mentors. My purpose for sharing crypto is the same reason I share anything else with you guys. It's something that I've found to be awesome, right? So why did I get into crypto? Like, why? It does seem pretty scammy. It seems pretty crazy. I already mentioned that I got into crypto because I had mentors that were really making some life-changing strides in getting into crypto. So I thought, wow, I need to learn more about this. Everything I do, I start by learning more about it. Even if I have a mentor or somebody that I follow getting into it, I go back to it myself and I learn more. So why crypto? So crypto, first of all, it's a new form of currency. And a lot of people are just like, it kind of sounds scammy, right? But it's a new form of currency. If we think about why banks exist, right? Banks exist because we needed a way to securely store our money and exchange it, around the world internationally, right? So that's why we created this trusted banking system where we could store our money, where we could move our money around, right? And banks charge us fees to, change currencies, everything like that, to store our money, to use our money. And so when the blockchain was created with Bitcoin a few years ago, and I know it sounds like a lot of really techie words, and I'm hoping that I'm explaining them in a good way, but this enabled, the blockchain enabled us to actually create a new form of digital currency that could only be used once, unlike paper money that can be printed, right? Can only be used once, and it's very, very secure. Unless someone else gets a hold of your wallet where you're holding that digital currency, it's a very, very secure way. And it's not regulated, which is the scary, scammy part of crypto, right? It's not regulated by any government or any bank. There are no borders. It is literally a global currency. So crypto enables people from very poor beginnings to not have to be oppressed, right? They're able to hold on to their money and use it without any outside regulation, which obviously is a threat. Our governments will see that as a threat, right? Not being able to tax us, not being able to have control over how much money we have or how much money we use or how much money we exchange, not being able to charge us fees on some of this money, even though we do pay fees in trading cryptocurrencies. Those are called gas fees. And in Ethereum right now, they're a hot mess. So anyways, why crypto, getting into that is because it really is a currency without borders. And it has a lot of potential, and it's at its very beginnings. So now there's all these first we had Bitcoin, and now there's all these new currencies coming out, these new crypto coins and currencies coming out. And some of them are actually scams, just like people make copies of dollar bills, and that's a scam, right? There are coins that are being created that are scams, where people throw up a website and they'll hype it up. They'll get all the social media likes, right? It's like a guru with a fake YouTube followers. And, you find that guru and you're like, wow, they have 20,000 followers. This must be good, right? But you don't know any of those followers, or they're all weird names, It's the same thing in crypto. Some of these coins that people are investing in are hype coins, and they'll get hyped up overnight and then they just, kind of disappear. So, you invested in it and all of a sudden somebody ran off with your money, right? So there are definitely dangers in getting into cryptocurrency in that aspect, just like there are dangers to anything, right? To running around with a big old wad of cash, right? There's dangers to that. There's a reason that we keep our money in the bank, right? But the reason that I'm into crypto and I'm getting into crypto is because it's a new form of global currency without borders. And in this new form of global currency, there's so many opportunities to grow and to be part of this revolutionary change to our economy that is really going to be forced. I mean, it's going to happen. And if we look at some of the predictions of what is going to happen in cryptocurrency over the next few years, there's a lot of growth that's going to happen. So if you're getting into crypto now, it's the best time to learn it. It's the best time to get into it, because that way, as these things grow, you could put $100 in right now that could be worth millions down the road. And I know that seems crazy and that seems really scammy and really scary, but it's really the truth. I've run some of these numbers. I've seen some of the stuff that's been happening, and it's really crazy, the opportunities, if you do learn what you're doing, that could be made in crypto. And that's why I'm getting into it. So that's the thing. That's why crypto. I've taken some notes here of the things that I want to cover. So the other reason why crypto is because I'm following smart money. Okay, there's a lot of smart money investing in crypto. If you look at the portfolios, there's this website called Cipher Hunter, and you can go onto Cipher Hunter and you can look up some of these crypto coins and you can see who their backers are. And the backers behind some of these coins, even the new coins that are worth less than a penny right now, the backers behind them are huge. There's names like Mark Cuban, Elon Musk, major venture capital firms. So, I mean, think about Facebook right now, who just changed their name to Meta. Go look up the metaverse and the coins behind that and what is happening there. And again, things are changing. Now is the time to learn about this and to understand it so that you can be part of some of this growth that is going to be happening. So that's the second major reason why crypto for me is I'm following smart money. And, you know, I personally highly respect some of the billionaires in this country and what they've been able to build. And if they're investing in some of these newer coins, I'm going to take a second look at them. All right. So smart money is the second reason why crypto for me. And then the third thing is diversity, right? Just like when we're on Amazon, we don't, a lot of us are getting nervous about putting all of our money into Amazon. We want to diversify, right? It's the same thing, right? When we're making money in our businesses, every one of those dollars that's just sitting there in the bank could be making more dollars. And we need to be focused on buying assets, building assets that are going to make more money for us. So that is, and when we buy those assets, we don't want to put them all into one thing. We don't want to put it all into real estate or put it all into Amazon or put it all into crypto or put it all into stocks. We don't want to ever put it all in one basket, put all the eggs in one basket. We want to diversify. So that is my next reason for getting into crypto is it's a diversified income stream that has a lot of potential and smart money behind it. So that's part of diversification. So diversification in our assets, diversification in our income streams, but along with that, there needs to be diversification in crypto. And this is the last point that I'm going to make this morning. In crypto, you need to also diversify your strategies. I see people day trading, which can be good if you know what you're doing, but also can be very dangerous. I've seen people lose everything in day trading. I've seen people make a lot of money as well. But you know, you definitely want to diversify. So for me personally, I'm doing a few strategies in crypto. The first one is a buy and hold strategy of some more stable coins. Okay. So there's crypto IRAs that you can utilize. There's crypto banks where you can get up to a 12% return on your money on a stable coin. And a stable coin is more like it's going to follow kind of the value of the US dollar, right? So that's a great way to make way more money than you're making keeping your money in a bank right now. So that's one strategy, is either a crypto IRA. There's even Roth crypto IRAs where you can put money in that you're really saving a lot on taxes. There's crypto banks, as I mentioned, up to 12% return on the money that's just sitting in the bank. I don't know what you're making in your own bank right now, but I think 12% is pretty good. So that's the buy and hold strategy. So I bought Bitcoin a few years ago when it was at $15,000, and now it's up to $50,000. So it was a pretty good investment. I think I 3x'd my money there. I wish I would have bought more back then, but I bought and hold, and I'm still holding that money there, right? So that's one strategy. And then also, you know, those IRAs, those longer term strategies. So the buy and hold is one strategy. The second strategy that I'm utilizing is a trading strategy. So I'm also getting into trading. I hired myself a crypto coach, and some of you are taking part in my coach is actually offering a trading course, a basic trading course to teach you about some of these coins and how to actually research them, how to actually understand what these coins are and who's backing them in terms of venture capital, making sure that you're making smart bets and not just like seeing somebody talking about Shiba online or Dogecoin online and investing in that blindly. So that's what we're doing this Friday. We have a course on that. where we're actually showing that. But that's also one of my strategies. I'm trading, but even my trades that I'm doing, I'm not day trading, right? I'm buying some really coins with a lot of really, really great potential to, minimum 10x. And I'm researching them. I'm understanding exactly where these coins have the potential to go and making sure that they have smart money behind them. And I'm investing in those, right? And those could be some really, really good investments. And my coach and several people in my crypto mastermind group are making very good money with this strategy. But it's only one strategy, right? I have my buy and hold strategy. I have my trading strategy. The third strategy that I shared this week, and that webinar is actually today, is my bots strategy. So I do have crypto bots, and they're grid trading bots. And so this is the thing that Brandon posted about earlier today about how bots are scams. Well, not all bots are scams, guys, but you do have to know what you're doing, as with any investment, right? You do need to make sure that you understand what you're investing in and what it's doing. And so these bots are very, very simple, and they're kind of set it and forget it. But what they're doing is trading between two coin pairs. And every time the price goes up or down, they trade for you. So you still need to monitor those. You still need to understand what you're investing in, but it's a great strategy because crypto right now is very volatile. And so the price changes a lot. So having a bot that's automatically buying and selling for you can make you a lot of what we call couch money using that strategy. So some of my bots in my bots program are losing money, and some of them are gaining money, and that's okay. I'm learning from that, and what's great about that program is I am able to set up demo bots so that I can learn and watch my demo bots, and I don't actually lose real money. I can see what's going on, or unfortunately, I don't gain real money either when I set up a demo bot. So it bums me out when I set up a demo bot and it does really well. And I'm like, I don't have real money in that one. But it's a really great training program to actually teach you how to utilize bots for trading and play off of the volatility of the market. But again, it's one strategy. So that one is today as well. The webinar for that is today if you want to learn more about that. But I just wanted to come out here and I wanted to talk about why I'm sharing crypto with you, why I'm doing crypto, why I think crypto is so cool, and why I know it's going to grow, the smart money behind it, and why you should consider at least learning about crypto. I do have a Facebook group called Amazing at Crypto. You can go to facebook.com/groups/amazing at crypto. And you can join that group. It's just a free group for beginners. I'm sharing knowledge in there. I'm talking about how I learned about crypto and the things that I've done so far to learn. I'm still at the very beginning. I am still at the very beginning of my crypto journey, and I'm trying to share along the way. So yeah, I wanted to address these things because there's so much chatter going on, and there's a lot of bashing going on for those of us who are sharing crypto and who are also in the Amazon community. So, I will never feel bad about sharing something with you guys that could potentially help you and could potentially help you grow and diversify your income streams. There's no shame in that. And so I'm really proud to be able to share my crypto journey with you. And so just ways that you guys can come along for the ride is to check out that Facebook group. And I want to hear from you. So I'm going to check the chat right now. And Heather says, I feel like it's too late to start already. Like I should have started years ago. Yeah, Heather, I have thought that too. I felt like that for a little bit, is it really late? But it's not. It's really not. Some of the coins that I'm investing in now are they're still like at their very beginnings, and they have major venture capital behind them. I'm investing $100 into some of these coins and getting 1,000 shares. And like some of these coins have the potential to shoot up to, $100, $200, $300, $400 a share. You do the math on the owning 1,000 shares of something you bought at a penny that could later in less than a year be worth $400 a share. There's still plenty of opportunity. And so I would recommend just learning about it. We do, like I said, we do have a crypto class. We have a few spots left in it this Friday. We're doing, that's tomorrow. We're doing that tomorrow afternoon. And that's what we're going to be learning is like, okay, well, what are these new coins that are worth investing in? How do I know it's worth investing in? How do I look into it? So definitely check that out, Heather. If that's, or just join our free Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/amazing@crypto, all one word, right? So that's a really great group to join, just to join the conversation. And there's some really good conversations happening in there. There's people investing in all different things and learning from that and sharing. So definitely either, join our class this Friday or that, but it's never too late. It's yeah. And as Angel says, it's totally not late at all. We're still in the very beginnings of this. This is the time, you guys, like the whole market is expected, I think, to like 42x over the next couple of years. That's insane. That's insane. So, it's really good. I recommend you learning, following, and doing. Oh, thank you so much, Angel. That's really, really awesome. Money in the bank will never make you as much money as crypto to this day, I guarantee. True. Yeah, it's really crazy. So I'm excited about the journey. But at the same time, people really need to, it's money, money is important. So you need to learn about it before you start going all in, because just like gambling, because you can make so much money so fast in crypto, it can be very, very addictive. So it is really important to learn what you're doing and learn why you're doing it. And that's why I recommend, hanging out in this group where we can talk together, or getting a coach, or, learning from a program like The Plan, if you're wanting to try out bots, whatever. But definitely, just like we need training in any area, like we all needed training to start an e-commerce, like we need to educate ourselves, because it is money, right? We don't just want to lose all of our money. Okay. Angel says, I recommend Jason Casper's course. Okay. And Tori, and bam, there you are live. Okay. What is the group Amazing at Home crypto link? It is, I'll put it in the chat here, facebook.com/groups Amazing at Crypto. Let me just put it in there for you guys. So that's the link to our free crypto group. And then I'll put in the link. We have a class this Friday. For just learning about altcoins and how do you, alternative coins to Bitcoin is what altcoins are, right? So how do you learn what some of these new coins are and what makes a good investment? We're doing a class on that this Friday. There's a few spots left. I am capping it at 40 people because I don't want it to not be able to do that. So I put that in the comments as well if you're interested in that. And then finally today the link for the bots webinar. So just to learn about the Dan Hollings program on bots. You have nothing to lose just by attending a webinar to learn, right? It's a free webinar. So I'll put the link to that in there as well. So you guys have all the links now. You can check those things out. Join us in the group. Learn about these things, or don't, that's okay too. But please don't let someone posting in a Facebook group telling you that, an Amazon guru sharing a crypto thing is bad. Quite the opposite. You guys know me. I wouldn't share something that isn't working for me and doesn't have the potential to really help you grow and diversify your income streams. So with that, I'm going to sign off today. In the mastermind group this afternoon, we have an amazing Amazon influencer coming in to give us a class. So see those of you in the mastermind group this afternoon. And then today we've got the Crypto Bots webinar at noon Pacific time, I believe it is. So get signed up for that. And then tomorrow we have our altcoin class. So I put the link to that in there, and hopefully we'll see some of you. I know I'll see some of you there. I've seen a lot of your names already out there. So yeah, let's just keep sharing and growing. And you guys help me out, okay? When you see these comments and stuff in these groups, put it out there and just be like, it's not all bad, like crypto's a cool thing. There's smart people investing in it, unless you think Mark Zuckerberg and, Elon Musk and Mark Cuban are dumb, then okay, carry on. But there's a lot of opportunity out there. So I wish you guys nothing but the best. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you for joining me for this rant today. Take care.